Hey guys, welcome to your channel. I am going to give you a guideline regarding a very important article from today's Hindu newspaper. Before proceed, let's see a very important and meaningful call. A 1% loss in adult height due to childhood stunting is associated with a 1.4% loss in economic productivity. The World Bank. This is a very meaningful quote. It shows the adverse effect of malnutrition and its subsequent impacts on economy and human capital. So the core message of the article is that there is an utmost importance to address the issue of child malnutrition for the sake of country as a whole. For a malnutrition-free India, this article mainly discusses the findings of some recent survey which points out that India is grievously lacking in the improvement of malnutrition. So before going, what is malnutrition? Malnutrition is generally caused by protein deficiency. Protein deficiency is intricately related with the deficiency of macronutrients. So we can say protein, carbs, and healthy fat. Another is micronutritional deficiency. Micronutritional deficiency means other necessary vitamins and minerals. These are the two main medical causes of malnutrition. And when we say malnutrition, what are the stages of malnutrition? Malnutrition is intricately related with the mother and child. The development stages of the child after birth, and as well as the care and development of child and mother in pregnancy period. The care of the child when she or he is in mother's womb, as well as the care of the mother during her pregnancy. These are some various stages actually which will utterly help in improving malnutrition. So in case of a child 0 to 3 years, 3 to 6 years, 6 to 10 years, 10 to 14 years, or 14 to 18 years. These are the some stages of a child. If proper care is taken, then the malnutrition can be prevented. In that way, caring of child, caring of mother, and pre and post delivery, these are quite important. So in case of a child and in case of a mother, if these stages are taken care of, then malnutrition can be prevented. So what are some government schemes? There are various government schemes, but the two government schemes actually, which can be said as the umbrella scheme, which is encompass almost everything, right from the conception of the mother up to the delivery and up to the post stage delivery. So integrated child development scheme and National Rural Health Mission. These are the two schemes actually which has taken care of pregnant mother as well as the child in both stages when she or he is in mother's womb and after delivery. So try to find out that in details that how integrated child development scheme and NRHM has addressed the malnutrition problems. Has tried to prevent the root of malnutrition by taking proper care of the child as well as mother. Again, you see for 6 and 10 years, we can say midday meal scheme, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, Shabla Scheme, Kishori Shakti Yojana, Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan, and National Rural Drinking Water Program. When you write answers about malnutrition, you have to mention about the major government schemes and what they have aimed at and how they have been able to prevent malnutrition in India. You have to refer to these things in your answer. When we say man-made causes of malnutrition, the first and foremost thing that will occupy the cause is almost dietary habit. We all know that dietary habit is the only reason because of the malnutrition. And when we say dietary habit, obviously come macro and micronutrients. Macronutrients means protein. Protein is very necessary, but along with protein, complex carbs, good carbs, and healthy fat. These will occupy the place of macronutrients, and micronutrients are the vitamins and minerals. So when we say dietary habit, what actually causes the deficiency in dietary habit? Obviously, poor income, lack of sufficient money to buy the nutritional food, lack of dietary knowledge, and lack of education. These three things actually matters when we say about dietary habit. But besides dietary habit, are some other major causes of malnutrition in India, socio-cultural factors. When we say socio-cultural factors, it is very important. It is also a vital cause of malnutrition in India. Lack of sanitation, lack of access to government schemes, whether it might be corruption, yeah, other for other causes, superstition and backwardness. Sometimes it is a newborn child is deprived of breastfeeding, right? In that way, there are some other related causes of superstition. Superstitions like enhanced cravings for a male child who is actually causes repeated pregnancy, right? Unwanted pregnancy. Unwanted pregnancy means lack of knowledge of pregnancy, lack of knowledge regarding the gap between two child. Yeah, repeated cravings for male child, male-dominated society, lack of primary health care. These are some socio-cultural factors which actually cause malnutrition. As a part of fourth round of National Family Health Survey, India has undergone a substantial amount of stunted and underweight child. Here the term is very important: stunted, underweight, as well as wasting. What is wasting in malnutrition? It means reduced muscle mass. And as per the survey, rural India is suffering more malnutrition in comparison to the urban area. And as per the article, more malnutrition in rural India is caused by low socioeconomic status and low income. This is very important. You might find a question in mains exam that how socioeconomic and cultural factors contribute to malnutrition in India, analyze. Right, in this way you might find question. So as per a recent survey, rural India has more stunted growth of child caused by the low socioeconomic status and low income in comparison to the urban India. So term is important: stunted, underweight, and wasting in malnutrition. And it is article points out that malnutrition has greater very severe impacts on economy, because economy loses the human productivity, right, youth productivity, and it also impacts on human capital formation. Here the important prelims point of view is to find out what is human capital index and what is India's position is, and why India is lacking in what should be the solutions to improve human capital index. Another prelims point of view is National Family Health Survey. Nodal agency is Ministry of Family and Health Welfare. Its first round of survey was conducted in 1992 and 93. Fourth and recent round of survey was conducted in 2015 and 18. What it surveys: fertility, infant and child mortality, family planning, maternity and child health, etc. The article also mentions about National Nutritional Strategy taken by Government of India. It is important for pre. It is launched by Niti Aayog. It actually combines 5 factors for malnutrition for India. It aims to improve health service, improve food, improves drinking water, improves sanitation, and improves income and livelihood. Here another factor is that income and livelihood is intricately related to alleviating malnutrition. And when we give solution, you can as a whole put forward some solutions, because a solution is always necessary in your answer as an administrator. Pre and post delivery care of mother and child, proper breastfeeding, proper vaccination, proper food supplementation, keeping view of both macro and micronutrients, supply of minerals and vitamins, removing illiteracy, backwardness, proper family planning, proper pulse production, keeping a knowledge of the food production which brings value food. Not only in case of production but also in case of processing. It should be given importance that while processing of food, major nutrients remain intact. Besides this, there should be some schemes which can deliver the proper nutritional food to the targeted people. Another is the reaching to the targeted group. Here problem is that government has many more schemes, but due to corruption and due to institutional lapse, they never reach to the targeted group. So proper measures should be taken here so that targeted schemes has been delivered to the targeted people efficient way.